New York, and on the new Hot 97 app. Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
Killer Mike has been an outspoken supporter of Bernie Sanders since he initially ran for president in 2016. Now that he's running again, his support has not changed. So Killer Mike, along with Chuck D, were accused of accepting money from Sanders in exchange for support.
Oh, stop.
Mike came out and was like, look, to keep it really real, I accept no money from any politician. I'm already rich. So he pulled a Rosenberg.
Well, and that's a fact. He is rich, and he really is incredibly passionate about Bernie. So I'm
and
sure that's
has
deeply
been there
offensive
with Bernie
for a very long time at this point.
since
Years.
2015. Right?
At least.
2016?
He's one of the first celebrities that really went super hard for Bernie.
First.
Yeah.
Well, Mike I believe he still categorizes himself as a libertarian. And a lot of libertarians lean independent. And Bernie is an independent senator from Vermont, running as the potential Democratic nominee for president.
Also, Spike Lee says he won't be coming to any more Knicks home games during this
For
season.
at least
after
a week.
The incident that happened on Monday night's game. If you're just tuning in, he was seen on video yelling at security inside Madison Square Garden after a disagreement about which entrance he could use. Security told him to leave and go through the proper entrance, but his ticket already had been scanned. They wanted him to exit the building and come back. And in the video that went viral, you can see him screaming, no one told me, no one told me. Are you going to arrest me like Charles Oakley?
We have Spike Lee explaining the entire incident from his point of view.
I've been using the same entrance for 28 plus years. The employee's entrance on 33rd Street. I go in, my ticket gets scanned. I'm in. The elevator.
Yes.
I go in the elevator, and also people having their ticket scanned also. And the elevator's not moving. And the security guy comes to me and says, we need you to get off the elevator. I said, for what? So we could speak about it now. I said, I'm not getting out of the elevator. So it's another 5 minutes. Then they finally send the elevator up because they know I'm not getting out the elevator. Get on the elevator. As you know, people don't know, the garden floor is on the 5th floor. Elevator go up to 5, and security's waiting for you like it just ran out of Macy's stealing something. And they said, this guy, security guy, this comes from the top. He says, Mr. Lee, you have to leave Madison Square Garden. They wanted me to leave the garden, walk outside, out to 33rd Street, employee entrance where I came from, walk outside, and come back on 31st Street. And I said, I'm not doing that. First of all, you scan my ticket. You can't scan a ticket twice. Also, I know that once you leave a sporting arena event, you can't come back in. So I don't trust these guys, so I'm not going for the okie doke. I said, I'm not leaving. Then they said, we want you to leave the garden. I put my hands behind my back, and I said, arrest me like my brother Charles Oakley. Then I got that guy. There's some brothers I know.
By the way, that's extra.
They said, Spike, this is some crazy stuff, but if we take you in the elevator and go up to the 6th floor, not outside the garden, go up to the 6th floor, we'll walk you to your seat. I said, bet.
The whole put your hands behind your back and arrest me like my brother Charles
Listen,
Oakley.
That's part of Spike. That's Spike. So that's the reason we love Do the Right Thing. You know,
He
like,
went extra. That was extra.
But here's the thing that must be explained and understood, I believe. Spike may have parts here that are in the wrong. He may. But think about any other celebrity of this level. And I don't mean Channing Tatum when he's going to one game for, I'm talking about you're the face of the team practically.
He's Nick.
Jack Nicholson at a Laker game.
Drake at a Raptor game. Imagine anyone asking them to do anything. Also understand that Spike Lee isn't like celebrities who go to Knicks games. He pays for his tickets.
Season tickets.
$300,000 a year. He's given them millions of dollars. So, if you guys feel very strongly that he needs to use this other entrance, that needs to be expressed through a proper phone call. In fact, you should have had someone waiting outside the door to say, hey, Spike, we have a new way. We're going to escort him. Send a car to his house.
Better yet, every time y'all, and he said this when he was up there on First Take, he said, fam, if I'm a day late on my season ticket payments, y'all calling me for my money.
Yep.
That same phone call you making to me for my money, why didn't you let me know there was a new entrance?
And in my opinion, Spike's so valuable.
Facts.
Seriously, would it be out of bounds? Would it be out of bounds if they said, hey, Spike, we have a new thing. We know you've been doing this for 30 years. You may be a little uncomfortable. We're going to send you a car for the next game. We'll take you to the new entrance and walk you through your...
If I spent $300,000 a year over how many years?
Yo, he's given them... He said he maybe close to $10 million.
Oh, my goodness.
At least he said it with adjusted inflation. But if you spend that kind of money, people do crazy things to take care of you and give you service. So they should have at least told him.
And by the way, this is on the heels for the Knicks of not only embarrassing performance on the floor for many, 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 many years, the mistreatment of your legendary players, and the fact that the owner has been seen on camera pointing out regular people in the crowd that he wants to get kicked out because they have something negative to say to him or about the team.
It's a bad optic, as they say.
Bad optic. We're beyond bad optics, bro.
This is like...
I told you guys a long time ago with regard to the Knicks. I don't even know how y'all still show up, fam. Yo, Spike Lee gets dressed up for Knicks games, son. He puts on outfits to be the mascot for the Knicks, to bring joy. He's done it for decades.
On First Take, he also said that he's being harassed by James Dolan.
Now, Rosenberg, you had a take that you spilled earlier on the show that you said it was insider information. You feel like Spike Lee's being targeted.
I've heard that. Yep, I've heard that he's being targeted. There's something going on. A lot of people think it's because after the Oakley incident, he wore an Oakley jersey to the next game, and Dolan may be that petty that he's been holding on to it ever since, and now he's trying to get him. But listen, if they have new rules, I get it. You want people to use the new entrance. That rule can apply to everyone except Spike Lee.
And people would be okay with it.
Everyone would be fine with it. What Knick fan would go, I deserve to be treated like him? Come, guys, stop yourself.
And if you fix your lips to say that.
Yeah, exactly. Congratulations.